Hey, what's up guys? It's Paul here from Project Titan, and today we're going to be doing a little commentary here. One of these things I like to do is I'm going to have a Paul Talk series. I'm just going to basically sit here and talk about the new and upcoming things in the gaming world, and especially Call of Duty because that's basically what I'm most familiar with. However, today what we're going to be talking about is Call of Duty and the previous generation consoles and what it's going to look like moving forward in the future and what they're going to do with them. So the biggest news that we have so far is that the royalty guns that just came out on Xbox One, it took me a minute there, I blanked, but Xbox One, yeah, the royalty weapons that just came out, they are not coming out for the 360 and the PS3. So you might be thinking right now, oh Paul, don't read into this is just royalty weapons, what's the big deal? Well, this is the first time that we've seen Call of Duty not put something on the previous gen consoles, which is a big deal, really. That's a big deal. Because what does this mean for the future, really? Does it mean that they're not going to get all the DLC that we're getting? Does it mean they're not even going to get the next game that comes out, like Black Ops 3? It's not confirmed whether that's going to be on the 360 and the PS3 or not. So really, it comes down to, does Call of Duty think that there's a big enough market on the previous gen consoles for them to make it worth their while to develop the game for those consoles? And one big thing that's holding them back right now on the current gen PS4, Xbox One is the fact that they don't want to give us huge lobbies and not give the previous gen ones the same lobbies. Like, they can't handle the 16 versus 16 really, or the 32 on 32. But the new gen consoles, PS4, Xbox One, could definitely handle that with no problem. So it's almost like they maybe think we're losing out on content right now because they're still trying to put it on the previous gen console. So actually, unless you only own a previous gen console, it's probably best that you see the day that Call of Duty is no longer being made new for the previous gen console. So when it comes down to it, I still think that Call of Duty is going to make Black Ops 3 available on the previous gen, but I have a good feeling that they're actually not going to give them all the full features that we'll see on the current gen consoles right now. I believe they won't have as intense of, I guess you could call it DLC or features in the in-game map activity. It definitely won't be as intense. And just other things like that, I don't think they'll be quite as good as on the previous gen just because of the system specs and what's available for the developers. But after this, I think this is honestly the last Call of Duty that will be seen on last gen consoles, really. So honestly, if you haven't made the switch yet, you gotta start sometime. You're losing out big time. And I believe, personally, that they only have a few more years until they start shutting down servers. I mean, I know people start playing them, or still playing them, but I think they're going to remaster them for the new gen. And if you're still on the old gen, it's going to get shut down on you here sooner or later. So that's my opinion on the matter, guys. I honestly think they will definitely put Black Ops 3 on the 360 and the PS3, but it will be with limited features, and the DLC will be limited on it. However, they will do it just because there's money to be made on it, and they can't pass up the money. But however, I do believe that that will be the last Call of Duty you guys will ever see on the old gen if you haven't made the switch. Personally, Billy and I are both on the PS4 and playing, both playing PC games right now. We used to have the 360, but we both stopped paying for the live, basically because it wasn't worth our time. We only played it a handful of times, and it wasn't worth it really. So we stopped really, basically, putting our money into it. And we are on PS4. If you want to play on PS4, feel free to leave your PSN in the link in the description below, or the comment section below. Why do I always say description? But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay behind it. If you ever have any topics you want me to discuss on Paul Talks, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. See, I said it there. But maybe if you want to ask me a question or something, or just give me a topic, that'd be pretty good, and I could go on about it and give you my opinion. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like or dislike based on your feelings towards the video, and stay subscribed for future content. Hopefully we'll be able to upload daily, but it is hard. We are wrapping up school. As soon as school's over, we will be uploading more frequently, even though I have a lot of golf and billiards, a lot of basketball. And we will be doing a video on us, our personal lives, here shortly. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
Get fresh off the grill, get fresh off the grill, nigga, keeping it hot. Get fresh off the grill, get fresh off the grill. Yeah, I'm bouncing the hopper, nigga, you can't stop me.